Today I'm going to show you how to get the right skin tone in your videos, so let's do it! Hi guys, as you can see my room a little bit changed, I hope you like it, because actually I still confused what color light to choose on my background. Warm orange light looks quite pretty and soft, I think, cozy, but I need to say that it isn't actually right. Because our skin tone placed on the same color venue, I mean brown, orange and yellow, and for these colors, for more contrast and good looking, I need to use complementary colors. For instance, in photography, blue is considered the best color to put behind a person, as it is the complementary color to the skin tone. That's why in my previous videos you could mostly see teal blue colors on the background. Then the green color great works with the red or purple, because they are also complementary colors. If you have seen my last video, you could admit that I used exactly this type of colors, my red t-shirt and green background. But I don't know, I'm so falling in love in this picture, so I decided to leave it, at least for now. Remember, you can always break the rules if you think that it will looks much better like this. You are director in your videos, so you can effort yourself. And it refers to almost everything in video shooting, but not to color of skin tone. The right human skin tone must attend in all your videos if you want to get a really good quality result. Of course, further you can use additional adjustings, color grading or cinematically loss, but only after correcting colors and exposure in your shots. White balance directly connected to the skin tone. First of all, before recording, you need to clarify what type of light you will use and what temperature it has. For example, candlelight and tungsten are extremely warm in color temperature, with values ranging from 1500 to 3000 Kelvin. Fluorescent light is related to slightly warm cast of fluorescent light, around 4000 to 4500 Kelvin. The color light temperature of daily light white balance settings is relatively natural at 5000 to 6500 Kelvin. In my experience, outside 5500 Kelvin temperature almost always works well, but if you don't have enough time for this to set it in your settings, you can use automatically white balance. In most cases it works pretty good. But remember, it is always lottery. The worst thing that could happen is the different temperatures throughout the video. Yes, you can try to fix it after in color grading, and I will show you how, but trust me, it is always a bad idea. That's why let me show you how to do everything right. If you are shooting in the studio or at home like me now, you need to define your main light, which will illuminate you, and turn off all other light sources and even close the windows. Then go to the white balance settings in your camera and choose custom setup. And here you need to help your camera to define what light temperature to set. And for this section you can use or white paper, which won't be a really great idea because even white paper has bad shades, or buy a special gray card and use it. And voila, we have accurately white balance in our shot. Now we can turn on all RGB lights behind us for a more interesting picture, do additional adjustments in camera and start our recording. Great, the first and the main step was done. Let's open our finished video files in our video editor. Okay, in my case I use Final Cut Pro 10, but it really doesn't matter because all methods the same in each program. At first time you just need to figure out how it works, understand all process, and after you won't have any problems to make it in any video editor. So as usual, we create new project and set needed format. I use Full HD resolution, 25 per second frame rate, so 25 and OK. And then let's download our files. I use only one file, for example, for you, and great, and let's drop our file on the timeline. I was shooting with my Sony a7 III in HLG3 profile BT 2020, that's why first what I need to do is convert our video file to Rec 709. For this we need to open effects and find custom LUT and drag it in our clip. Here is our custom LUT, and then we need to use our HLG3 LUT, about which I already told you in this video, and you can download it for free. I put the link on the descriptions. Then input we set Rec 2020 HLG and output let it be Rec 709, of course. Great, currently we have our footage in the right color space, and before grading our skin tone we need to prepare our shot and adjust exposure in our picture. For convenient work, let's open our video scopes. and start our adjustings. I will open color wheels, it is more comfortable for me, and a little bit work with the light. Another important moment, all further changes or effects you should to fall over your custom LUT, it is crucial thing. And now let's do some adjustings. Yeah, currently it looks much better, we have the right exposure, and now we can start grading our skin tone. You know, human eyes tend to get used to colors and temperatures imperceptibly for us, and we think that in our picture everything right with colors and skin tone, but at the same time we can be wrong. That's why for checking we need to use very useful tool in color grading is vector scope. And let's open it. Here is in Final Cut Pro 10, it exists in DaVinci Resolve of course, and in Complementary Color in Premiere Pro as well. Everywhere it almost looks the same. Here on it we see strange line between yellow and red colors. With that in mind, let's crop our footage only on my face. And now let's look at our vector scope again. This is our subject skin tone. Skin should always be on this line, unless you are going for a really stylistic look. And no matter what skin tone you are, if you are Asian, black, Hispanic or white, your skin tone should always align somewhere around this line, in between red and yellow. So now that we know for certain, let's open our hue saturation curve. Then take this little icon here and adjust it up or down until the majority of your subject skin tone is lying on that skin tone line. And after that let's reset our crop. So now we have the right skin tone in our shot. Here is we can put up or down the saturation of our skin tone if we need. And the last thing which we need to do is check brightness of our skin tone. Generally human skin should fall between 35 and 70 IRI on the Luma waveform depending on the person's shade. And because of this, most exposure adjustments we make will done in the midtones exposure slide here. Let's crop our face again and open histogram, Luma and waveforms. Great. And let's put up a little bit our skin. And that's all. Now our picture is ready for the final adjustments with the curves, LUTs, contrast, effects for more cinematic look. But it is already other topic for the future videos. My congratulations, you have known how works white balance in your camera, what kind of temperature light to use, got acquainted with the gray card, and finally coped with the color grading your skin tones. I really hope that you enjoyed this video because I tried to do all my best for it, so if it is, make sure to give this video a like, please subscribe, I will be grateful for it, and remember, with color grading we have just started, so see ya.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it